Well, it's interesting because, well, three of us, not Jesse, but we kind of grew up in the same town. Sorry, Jesse. But we grew up in the same town, and we knew each other as kids, and we shared a lot of influences together, and kind of fed off each other. And so I suppose the first bands I really remember getting into, which I think has had a big impact on the way that we go about doing things, would be Beatles, U2, Pet Shop Boys,
REM.
Tom was always massively into Queen.
As you can tell by my ridiculous prancing around on stage. Oasis, Blur, they were big influences. Jesse. And then Jesse, yeah.
What are they listening to in Suffolk?
The Wurzel. That's it.
Yeah, Jesse probably grew up in a similar sort of small town vibe, so we do have something in common.
The other thing is, I guess you sort of form a band on the basis of a shared love of particular bands or a kind of music, but as you get older, you all start to listen to different types of music, and some of us like hip hop, and some of us like dance music, and some of us like weirdy, beardy folk music, and some of us like some of us like Billy Joel. We cover quite a wide range of musical tastes now. So it's and that's a good thing, because then as all four of us are putting all these different influences into our music, and I think that means that we keep developing, which is good.
So the last question is
the legacy. How do we want to be remembered?
Sorry, you're obviously not a one-hit wonder, so you've been doing this for a long time. How would you like to be remembered?
I'd like to be remembered as a 200-hit wonder.
So we can expect 200 more albums from you guys.
That's right. We've already done some of them.
We've got one.
Yeah. All right.
We need to write another 199 hits.
Yeah. Get back to that secret place.
I think it's funny because again your perception of your ideas about being a band change as time goes on, and just like the influences. When we started out, I think we wanted to be like U2 and the Beatles, and we wanted to be huge and conquer the world. And we've been very lucky. We've had a lot of success, but you also start to realise that what really matters is making music that really connects with people and can change people's lives the way that music has changed our lives, and also just making something that you can be really, really proud of. So I think, I don't know, as long as we keep doing that, I think that's about as much as you can ask for. I remember reading an interview of Bruce Springsteen where he was saying, most bands are going to be forgotten in 5 or 10 years, and even someone like me who's sort of written all these massive hits over 30 years is not going to be remembered for that long. So I think you've got to make sure you really love what you're doing at the time, rather than trying to create some sort of epic legacy for the ages.
Okay, thank you very much.